Hi guys, it's Carnage6 back again with another review, and here we have a series that I've been dying to get my hands on. This is the Banpresto Freeza Force figures. Now this is just series 1 and 2, and I think there's 2 more coming. I'm not sure if there's any more, but basically ever since Irwin started making figures, I've always wanted them to do a series just based on Frieza's henchmen. And while we don't get a good sampling of that in this series, we get some nice figures that haven't been done a lot. In the next 2 series, there's like figures that have never ever been done in figure form at all. So that kind of had me excited for this series. As you can see in the first series, we've got Freeza, Dodoria, Zarbon, Kui. I don't know who the guy on the very end top right is. And we have the Ginyu Force as series 2. So let's just take a look at some of the box art here. Well, I think it's about time we open them up. Alright, and here they are out of the box, and wow, I am really impressed. I mean, there are a couple things wrong with them, and I'll get to that in a moment, but I never thought we'd see a series of figures completely devoted to Frieza and his henchmen. I've wanted one forever. I wish Jax or Irwin or someone would have just put out like a couple random Frieza henchmen, but they never did. Even guys like Kui, who were kind of important to the series, they never did it. Even Goldo, they never made a Goldo figure. Although there was a prototype, but they never made it. Okay, so these are pretty awesome figures. I love the sculpting. You know, they're amazing. But there are a couple problems. One, I really don't like the paint job. It's okay because it's a special series, but as you can tell, they're all like metallic painted. I would have liked them to have been more neutral painted, more like the show or the manga. But considering we've never gotten these figures, I'll take it. Also, they are a bit on the small side. They're a little bit taller than a standard Bandai Gashapon. And it would have been really cool if they had some articulation. But I knew what I was getting into with this series, so I can't really be disappointed. Those are just minor nitpicks. I'm just glad to have these figures, and well, why don't we take a look at each individual figure up close. First we have Frieza. Then Ginyu. Jace. Berter. Zarbon. Kui. Dodoria. Raccoon. Goldo. And that dude I can't remember the name of. Oh yeah, and I forgot, they all have a nifty Frieza's Force stand. All in all, this is a pretty awesome series, and I think you should get it. But wait, I think I'm forgetting something. This is kind of a short review. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. This! Oh yes, they made a Frieza spaceship. Finally. Now we did get one with the AB series, but never from Bandai or Banpresto or any Japanese company as far as I know. This is pretty awesome, so let's take this out of the box and let's look at this. Yeah, I forgot to show you the back of the box with the rest of the figures in the Frieza Force line. See if you can see that. Like I said, the other series are going to be pretty awesome. Now let's take it out. And here it is out of the box. As you can tell, it looks pretty damn awesome. This would definitely make a great display for your Frieza Force figures. And it could also work for Bandai Gashapons too. Now, I own the AB one, so after I opened this, I was kind of a little bit disappointed, because if you can tell from the graphics on the box, if you reverse this video a little bit, it kind of makes you think that this thing lights up or something, and it doesn't. It's just a hollow plastic thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it looks pretty awesome, but I was just kind of misled by the box. It looked like it lit up or something, and the amount that these things go on eBay, some of them are going over $100. It's not worth over $100, just in case you were wondering, in case you want to buy it. Also, the little landing spikes here, you have to attach those, and they just kind of just pop in there, so you might want to glue them in. But other than that, I don't really have a lot of complaints. Let me see if I can show you a bit more detail. There's a top view of it. There's a bottom view of it. Like I said, it's nicely detailed. It just feels kind of, when you take it out of the box, it feels kind of cheap because there's no electronics, there's no nothing. It doesn't open, it doesn't do anything. It's just a display piece. I mean, that's cool and all, and that's what I was buying it for. Just, people are going insane with this thing on eBay. It seems to be very rare. Just don't get caught up in spending $100 for it because it's not worth it. You know, I think I paid $60 and I feel kind of a little bit gypped. It's still an awesome piece. Just don't expect anything more than a display piece. Right, now here's a quick comparison. The one on the left is the new Banpresto Frieza spaceship, and the one on the right is the AB spaceship. Actually, it's a Mattel re-release, but it's the same toy. Now, with the Mattel or the AB one on the right, you get a lot more bang for your buck. I'll show you. Okay, as you can tell with the AB one, it does have sounds. Well, this is getting kind of annoying, this engine sound, so I'm going to turn it off. But anyway, it has sounds. It does have lights, but for some reason mine don't work anymore. And it has a neat little gimmick up here. If you push the button on the back here, and again, I don't have the battery, so I can't really show you, but these little foam discs shoot out, and they shoot out pretty well. So, I mean, obviously you're getting more bang for the buck. Oh yeah, and these little things can open up, and you can put minifigures in there, AB minifigures. And this thing opens up as like a play set for the AB minifigures, or just to store them. So again, as you can see, in the older AB Toys Frieza spaceship, you're getting a lot more. Of course, this thing is way rarer, and this thing is probably more worth $100 than that Banpresto thing. So I just wanted you to see the difference. And oh yeah, the landing things on this, they kind of fold out, so you can display it both ways. If I can get it to come out, there we go. See, they kind of fold out like that, so you can fold them out if you want, or keep it in flight mode. So that is pretty cool too. Right, so that's about it for my review. I hope you found it informative. I hope it helped you make a decision on whether you want to buy them or not. I recommend the Banpresto Frieza Force figures. The spaceship, if you can get it for a cheap price and you're planning to display it like this, like you can tell it's going to be a pretty awesome display once all the figures are together. I'd say go for it if you can get it for cheap. But the actual figures themselves, they're awesome. I can't wait for the next two series. They're going to be even better because they're going to have more obscure figures. And that's what, in my opinion, that's what Dragon Ball collectors want. More obscure figures. We have 1 billion Gokus. Give us some of the obscure figures that only appear like 2 seconds on screen. I think we've come far enough that we can ask for that. So, as I said, hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, just ask. post a comment, post a video response, and I'll see you next time. Bye.